fellas. So for the next topic, we got the Green Bay Packers. As we know, this has been a long going dilemma. Aaron Rodgers, obviously, his whole situation. We're going to go in depth about that. And now, obviously, we've been hearing about Davante Adams, what those comments actually mean, and we'll give our thoughts and opinions on that. So first things first, with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, the deadline was at 4 p.m. That time passed where he could opt out of the season and he won't be fined. The Green Bay Packers won't be able to take any money from him. But now he decided not to opt out, so he will be in for the season. Now, in terms of him committing, going to the team, practicing with the team, or if he's going to be a starter or not, what are y'all thoughts on that? What do y'all think is going to happen? Do y'all think he's going to be traded, or do you think he's actually going to play this season for the Green Bay Packers?
So, yeah, he committed to playing in the NFL by not opting out. I don't know if that necessarily means he committed to playing for the Green Bay Packers.
Correct.
Now I don't know. So I feel like Aaron, I mean, he's made plenty of money. He has endorsements and everything. So sitting out a couple games to prove his point that he's serious? Would he do it? I don't know. That's the thing. From what I've heard, his stance has not changed in the fact that he does not want to come back. So if he's sticking to his guns on that, then I feel like this is only going to get uglier, and he's going to more or less force their hand, and they're going to have no choice but to trade him. I know they brought in a couple veteran, QBs over there, but do you really want to go into the season week one with some of those guys as your actual option? I don't know. It benefits Green Bay. It benefits everybody to resolve this as quickly as possible. And if that means you have to trade this man, go ahead and get your king's ransom, because you're not going to give him away for a bag of chips like Julio Jones got dealt for. It's not going to be something like that. You're actually going to get some compensation back. But me personally, I just don't get why ownership, like, they try to flex their muscles and everything. Like, I'm not saying every situation, but like, of course you're going to try to resolve it with a star player. You're going to try first, but if he's adamant that he's done, he does not want to be here anymore, and you're going to get value for him, why not just make everybody's lives easier and go ahead and free that man, and y'all can move on and he can move on. But I mean, I feel like it's gonna get ugly. That's all I can say. I don't think he plays. He hasn't changed his stance thus far. He's sticking to his guns for what I've seen. Now, is it a chance if he gets fined so much to the point where maybe he has a number, maybe he has a threshold, like if it goes to this point, then all right, I'm just gonna show up. But I don't know. There's still jeopardy as I'm looking at Spencer's background. So I don't know. I think it's just gonna get ugly. That's all I can say. I don't know what team he's going to. Maybe him and Davante end up in the AFC West.
Maybe.
All right. So Spence, what do you think?
Like Trey said, this is, if any like females like, man, I don't understand football, like why guys watch it so much, because it's drama. Because this right here is a toxic relationship right here. This ain't gonna be well until both parties just go their separate ways. I know the Green Bay like Packers organization is like, no, I'm not letting him have all this power and everything. We're not doing that, but you're going to have to. As much as you hate it, you're going to have to, because if not, Jordan Love is going to be your starting quarterback. And according to sources, y'all not big on it. Y'all thought he was about to be your next one. Y'all saw him in training camp. You're like, That's why all these veteran quarterbacks is now coming in. We didn't have this before. But now Aaron's sitting out. and the guy that you drafted to replace him isn't really working out. Now we got to fix the problem. So will Aaron play this year? I doubt it. Especially if he's getting endorsements to do versus golf with him and Tom Brady. Yeah, he ain't worried about nothing. Will he get traded? He has to get traded. If not, they have to get some type of compensation for this. If they're gonna not use Aaron Rodgers and just like let him sit out, you might as well trade him away and get something in return. Because if you let him walk,
the longer he's just sitting there and you're not doing nothing, like you're just hurting your season.
Yeah,
that's all you're doing. You're not hurting him.
Yeah, you're hurting your franchise. Because if he walks, now you have nothing in return. I guess when salary cap and all that comes back, maybe you'll get somebody, but you don't know what you could have got with Aaron Rodgers. This is an MVP. This is a Super Bowl champion. You can get something out of it. Just if you're ready to move on, he's ready to move on, and you're ready to move on, just move on. Just
Green Bay's not ready to move on though. That's Green Bay's not ready to move on. That's the problem.
But here's the thing: they're going to have to move on if they like it or not. They're going to have to. They're going to have to get ready.
He gave them an option. I believe he wanted the GM removed,
and it looks like they're not.
That has not happened. So
that's what I'm saying. It looks like it's not happening. So somebody has to go. If the GM's not going, then it's Mr. Jeopardy. And if you're not training him, he's not playing. So he's sitting out. So what you're going to do is basically what they're going to have to figure out. They're going to trade him. They got to trade him. If they don't want to trade anybody in the NFC, that's fine. Whatever, sure. But you're going to have to trade him somewhere.
Yeah. I agree with the fact that they do need to trade Aaron Rodgers. As Trey alluded to earlier, I think everybody stands behind this too, but we hate how the NFL owners have the right to be able to make moves because it fits them. But when a player feels, another situation may be best for them and not in that current situation, then it's frowned upon. And, obviously Aaron Rodgers is taking criticism for that. But at the same time, the Green Bay Packers are being that petty boyfriend or girlfriend that just won't let go, or just holding somebody's belongings and just basically holding them for ransom, I guess, in a way to say.
All right.
They just need to go ahead and cut the ties, let them go elsewhere. Now, in terms of the whole situation about him opting out, wasn't surprised by that because as many reports I've been hearing, Aaron Rodgers is a highly competitive player, even though you may not really see too much emotion from him, but at the same time, he's always like pretty much calm and collect. Aaron Rodgers definitely wants to play, and that's what I guess Green Bay is just banking on, that he's going to play for them because they just know that, how much he wants to play the game. So we're going to I kind of expect somewhat of a Le'Veon Bell situation. Maybe not to that magnitude in terms of like how long into the season. I do prefer that he would go to, let's say, the Denver Broncos. I think that's honestly my favorite destination for him. He has definitely a plethora of weapons to choose from and a solid defense. So I think that would be the best chance. And plus, hey,
you get something back though if you're Green Bay.
Yep.
Whether you want Teddy or you see something in Locke that you could potentially test out until Love is ready. Yep. So and I think that's the best option for both. They got
a lot of cornerbacks too. Draft capital. Yep. Yeah, they could definitely work out a deal because Denver has pass rushers. They have cornerbacks that, hey, we've seen what happened in the conference championship in the NFC. They definitely need somebody opposite.
Well, they got that boy Stokes, right? He the truth.
Oh yeah, as they say. But you can never have enough cornerbacks, right? So
As Denver. As Denver. Look at their roster.
Yeah. So I mean, Denver has quite a bit. They just drafted one in the first round this year with Patrick Surtain, the second. And I mean, again, this is a crucial point for the Green Bay Packers because next year, I mean, at the same time, next year, this year is pretty much where most of his money is guaranteed. And then next year, the last few years on his deal, they can cut ties with Aaron Rodgers if they want. But again, it's the decision that they made drafting Jordan Love. I think, the logical thing, hey, he doesn't want to be here no more. Let's find a trade partner, trade him away. It's not like it's on us saying like the fan base can't say, oh, it's because of us. No, Aaron Rodgers says he wants to be out because of, well, yeah, it's because of us. But hey, we got to make things right and go forward with a clean slate. Let's go with a quarterback that we drafted in the first round and get draft picks or, players or, just move forward with a clean slate. I think that's the best case scenario for them, but they're just being really petty right now. And I just, this is just, again, a realization for all players, kind of like a woke moment for all players, just to remember that no matter how much money you make or where you're at right now, at some point, if you feel like, the situation, you need a new scenery, and this goes into the NFLPA with, doing the negotiations, having terms to where it favors you more so, like how the NBA players, they have a little bit more authority to kind of like, make a stand on, if they want to be there or not.
Right.
So I think this is going to go into that direction to where when the next time they come to making these negotiations, they implement something like that. And hey, if we have to go for a holdout, I want to say, brace yourself, everybody, because I believe that will be something to be prepared for at that time when the negotiations come about again. And what I think 5-10 years from now, 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years.
So yeah, but it's unfortunate, but yeah. But with the Davante Adams, huh?
Hold on. What's crazy though about it kind of goes back to what you were saying though. What's crazy though is if Jordan Love was ready, or if he was what they thought he was when they drafted him, this wouldn't be a non-issue. They probably would have been traded Aaron Rodgers,
right?
Whether he wanted to leave or not.
Yeah.
So it's only the fact that Jordan Love isn't ready. That's the only reason you guys are trying to hold on. It's not because you really want to commit to Aaron.
No,
fairly long term. You're just, in a sense, you're going to use him up until you don't have any use for him anymore. And now, okay, Jordan Love's ready. Let's get rid of him. Only now, Aaron Rodgers is seeing that, and he's like, "Nah, I'm leaving now." And now y'all are stuck. Y'all don't know what to do.
Yep. Because at this point, pretty much, it's like a game of spades. Aaron Rodgers is the guaranteed book. You know what you're gonna get from him, and then Jordan Love, he's just that queen of
three and a
hearts.
maiden.
You don't know if that's gonna ride, but hey, when you have to put it out there and see if it's gonna be a book, then we'll find out. But if that bad boy gets cut by that bad man in Green Bay, A-Rod, then you know what's up. But yeah, so on to his teammate, the wide receiver Davante Adams. He recently had a interview that he was talking about his former college quarterback, Derek Carr, current quarterback of the Las Vegas Raiders. He said that, he's a great quarterback. He's, real cool with them. And, that, maybe at some point he would like to play with him. Basically to say. So what are your thoughts and opinions on that? Of course, that one is Derek Carr is in the AFC West, which is a division rival of the Denver Broncos. And, could they possibly ship out both A-Rod and Davante Adams. Davante Adams is in his last year of his deal, so that's going to be a decision that they're going to have to make too, determining whether they're going to franchise tag him. There is talks that he's the priority to re-signing him long term. So, what are your thoughts on that? I know that's a kind of a loaded question, but just about Davante Adams in its totality. What do y'all think?
Go ahead.
Well, what does that mean for the Packers? Jeopardy. Well, I mean, if let me put it like this: if the Aaron Rodgers trade go down to Denver, they're not going to do it again with another team in the same division. I mean, sure, maybe for rivalry, just look at that. Yeah, but I mean, it's the Raiders. If they're going to trade, if they're willing to trade with the Raiders will give up first round picks. They have been doing it for years. Well, they've been getting first round picks. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And they haven't done it for years. I mean, this is probably the one they need to trade away. It's like, look, we may mess this up again. Just give us somebody that we know is good, so we can work it out. I don't think they're going to, though. I mean, I don't think they're going to because they like if Aaron's goes, fine. We're going to have to find a way to bite that bullet. I can't let the best wide receiver in the NFL go. I'm not going to be the Texans.
Wait, huh?
I'm not going to be the Texans.
Hold on.
Not.
I like that comment. The
best what?
The best wide receiver in NFL.
Okay, fine. Statistically,
no, stand your ground.
But if for everybody's personal opinion, sure. But he's one of the top best receivers in the NFL. Can you agree?
One of. I'll take one of.
Okay,
I'll
fine.
take one of.
Okay. For this discussion, sure. All right, let's
stand your ground, Spence. If that's what you believe.
No, I get it. You know, some people, some people got DK, some people got him, some people got Diggs. I get it, and everybody has a right argument, especially stats. But
we'll have to have that topic.
Sure. One of the best. I'm not. All right. So let me just say this. If I'm the Packers, I'm not going to trade away one of the best receivers in the NFL. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be a Texan because you see what the Texans did off of pure spite and hate. They traded somebody that's arguably one of the best wide receivers in the NFL right now for a second round pick and a running back that's probably going to get injured next season. So if I'm the Green Bay Packers, I'm going to resign. I'm going to resign him. And if he doesn't resign, I'm going to franchise tag until I figure out what I'm going to do. Because I can't let him walk. I can't let two of my superstars walk. I'm letting two of my superstars walk and I'm getting jacked? Heck no.
All right. So, so this all kind of started, though, with the whole Aaron Rodgers situation, right? Davante Adams is watching this with close attention, and he's just looking at things and like, okay, I'm seeing how things are going here. So, somebody going into their last year of their contract, that's making you think about some things. Do I want to come back here? Do I want to re-sign here? Now, I'm sure if like what you're saying, Vic, he's the priority, and that bag's big enough. Hey, I can live without Aaron Rodgers, that bad big enough. But at the same time, college quarterback, like he said, it's something that he would really, he said he would have to think about long and hard. So it's not a done deal that he's just going to stay in Green Bay, especially if Aaron Rodgers leaves. I think that might be the whole key thing to this. Their best bet is to try to get him signed now, get that done early before anything even happens with Aaron Rodgers, because let's say they do give in week 2, week 3, they trade Aaron Rodgers, bam, right? And then he's gonna see what life in Green Bay without Aaron Rodgers is like. Once he's already re-signed, it's nothing he can do. He's locked in,
right?
But if he sees how this season goes without Aaron Rodgers, and to most of us, we think without Aaron Rodgers, I don't know if Green Bay is a playoff team. I don't think so.
No.
I'm already saying even with Aaron Rodgers, I've been on the record of saying this, and I'm going to reiterate it right now. Even with Aaron Rodgers, even if let's say they kiss and make up, the Minnesota Vikings are going to win that division.
I would like to take that bet.
The Minnesota Vikings are going to
Whoa,
win
whoa,
the
whoa,
NFC
whoa,
North.
wait,
I would like to take that bet.
wait a minute, wait a
All right,
minute.
all right, it's my turn
Wait
right
a
now.
minute.
Yeah,
Wait a
no,
minute.
that's all,
Let me
Wait a
continue.
minute. Wait a minute. Before you go on, so you're telling me you believe in Kirk Cousins?
I believe that the Minnesota Vikings are going to win that.
Answer my
That's what I
question,
said.
Trey. Answer my question.
It has nothing to do with Kirk Cousins. It has to do with.
It has to do everything with Kirk Cousins because they're freaking Cook is a great running back. Do not get me wrong about him, but he's injury prone.
And if we're talking about one of the best receivers in the league, I like Justin Jefferson too.
Right.
Paired with Adam Thielen.
Right. But guess who's gonna help them make the
great draft.
But guess who's gonna help them make that? It has to be the signal caller.
Paired with, he might not even be the starter. So you signed a boy over there.
You guys are really behind Kellen Mond.
Oh, yeah, that's so.
So you. Anyways, though, like I said, we'll hit me up off air, Vick, about.
Okay,
I'll bet that. But anyways, Minnesota is gonna win that. So but yeah, they're gonna see what life without Aaron Rodgers like. So let's say they don't make the playoffs, and then he's sitting here having to think about like, damn, do I really want to do this for the next 4-5 years?
Right.
I want to sign here. I could go over. I see my boy Carr over there. I mean, all they really need is a number one. They don't got one. They'll give me the bag too. But unfortunately, though, even if he wanted to leave, I think Green Bay would just be petty and they're going to franchise him anyway. So I think he's going to have no choice. Look at Allen Robinson. He's been trying to get out of Chicago for years. I don't know how many years now.
For years. And he still won't let him go.
He's stuck. So I think regardless of if he wanted to leave, I don't think he would be in a position that he's going to be able to leave. And he's already shown he's not the type that is going to sit out because, like he said, they discuss him sitting out now while he's negotiating his contract. He's like, as a person who came from nothing, he's not losing out on any of his money. He's getting all of his. So that shows me that, if they franchised him, whether he was mad or upset, this, that, or the third, he's gonna come to work and do his job. That's who Davante Adams is. So he's just gonna suck it up and play football. But yeah.
Yep. So in terms of the comment that Davante Adams made about Derek Carr, I think that is, not to throw any shade at his former college quarterback, but obviously he knows if he would want to play with somebody, it's definitely going to be Aaron Rodgers. But if that was a thing that would potentially happen, and saying Aaron Rodgers goes to another team, and then he goes to saying, which I doubt that's going to happen, that the Green Bay Packers are going to allow Davante Adams just to walk out in free agency because he is in his final year of the contract. I'm sure, as we've seen, the Green Bay Packers are going to be petty, and they'll franchise him 2 more years, which I believe he is. Don't quote me on this, but I think he's like 28, maybe 27. But 2 years of franchise tags, he's going to be either 29 or 30 years old, which for receivers nowadays is still
he's 28 right now. So
he'll be 30 by the time he's able to become a free agent and make a decision for himself. But that's not saying we don't know how Jordan Love is going to be in a year or 2 from now, or maybe this year. He might actually be better than expected, but he might not be on Aaron Rodgers' level. So, might have that off brand, but he's still got a quality quarterback. But just kind of like a little thing that I just wanted to throw out there real quick. Trayy, I guess with that $20, he really didn't get wings with it. He probably got some off-brand crap. So probably explains why he got the Vikings winning that division. But it's okay. He's still my friend, so We all good.
Hey,
But back on topic.
We went through, y'all you gotta remember, you guys gotta pay attention. We went through everybody's schedule, and the Vikings also have a very favorable schedule.
Well, I mean, schedules typically can be deceiving because we're looking at the teams how they performed the previous year and just kind of going off of that. So some teams they typically tend to play better the following year compared to the year before. But right now they do have a favorable schedule, so we'll see how it goes. But again, back to Davante Adams. Uh, I don't expect him not to play this season. He's definitely going to play. Um, he definitely has Aaron Rodgers back, which he has made that known throughout this offseason. But as you said, Trey, he's definitely looking at how the Green Bay Packers are moving, and just gonna wait and see how this whole thing goes. But I do foresee that he will be with the Green Bay Packers for the future to come, because as all players know, this is a business, and the NFL owners are going to make the decision best for their team, not so much for the player, as much as they may say otherwise to the public. That's not how they operate. So with that being said, if anybody else has anything else, we can go ahead and move on to the next topic.
Skull, or that's it, right? That's it. Minnesota fans, comment down below, let me know if I said it right. Go Skull or Skull, whatever that is. I'm on that bandwagon this season.
Oh, so you're a fan now? All right. Yeah.
Hell no, I'm not a fan. I'm saying I'm on that bandwagon this year. They winning that division.
Well, they definitely
what I said.
They're definitely gonna do better than the Steelers, so I would probably recommend you do that.
We play them. They're probably gonna beat y'all in the Browns, but we're gonna beat their ass. But we might be the only team that beats them, actually. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, off brand crack. Off brand crack.
With that being said, we going to the next topic.